is 4 on the square, so you can expect the shorter side will be capitalised by the batters. The bowlers will try and make sure they bowl to the biggest side. You know, these are the little mind games that happen when there's slightly different dimensions.
Yeah, the boundaries do move out a little bit. We were able to see the faint shadow of where yesterday's boundary was. But you're right, Lisa, there's always one boundary a bit shorter than the other, unless the wicket's smack in the middle. So as a bowler, and there's the bowling coach for Team Abu Dhabi, Paul Franks. All right, you.
Just get the one. So a good start. Northern Warriors. I was wondering whether they'd go home, whether they'd go to the beach, freshen up, have a team meeting. They'd rather just stay in the stands, get some food, and watch on the team they're about to play. Whoever wins this contest will play them straight after.
What would you have done, Lisa? I think I'd have preferred a trip back to the hotel, get my feet up, spa, massage.
Well, that's the men's cricket, women's cricket,
A bit more hardcore.
Yeah, a little bit hardcore. Squared up. Well, that was a good delivery, but no third means that a boundary will come off the first over. It was a good one for Team Abu Dhabi. It's 12 for 1. Lights are on here in Abu Dhabi. And you can see obviously all the different grounds that are happening.
My favourite time of the day.
Which is?
Dusk, the jewel in dusk. Here in Abu Dhabi. It's my favourite game of the day, the second one.
I'm not sure where else you can throw it.
So my favourite shots today was squared up, very well angled. Sohail's a fine player. It's beautifully done.
Stay. You're coming, Jack.
You talk about his innings, and he's been good. He's been consistent all the way through. Poor delivery. Mustafa always seems to be on in the difficult overs. Fast, flat, off spin. And when you put some pace on, you can easily transfer the weight into the ball for another boundary.
Yeah, that bat Sohail's wielding is an absolute beauty. If you miss your slot, he's going to put you away. That was one of those dives by mid-off. Someone who just doesn't want to chase it. I perfected that in my career. He forgot that there's no crowd to throw the ball back.
Oh, Johnny. Very good.
That's what I used to do at the back end of my career as well. Yeah, 8 matches in this series, 229. Strike rate, 200. Impressive.
Oh.
And he's able to get off the mark there. So just a breakdown, 33 not out, 27 not out, 71 not out. Finally got out and got an average 20, and then 49 not out, and then 14. So very impressive. Not too bad an over here by Mustafa.
Oh, go.
He tries to go for that Yorker length, doesn't he? He doesn't look to turn it at all, does he, Swanee?
Very good, Ronnie.
No, he's not your flight and guile spinner. Darts going in at the toes, but he's effective. That's what you need.
Oh, Shajil just trying to open that area up on the offside. A dot to finish. 7 runs off at 19 for 1. Oh, first ball of Team Abu Dhabi, they were able to get Banton out, LBW. He may feel a little bit aggrieved, as that might have been going down the leg side. But since then, partnership, 19 off 12 deliveries. Naveen Al-Haq, 4 wickets, economy rate of 11, not too bad. Best 2 for 20. He'd love that right now. We're out of the power play as well. So 5 fielders can now go outside the inner circle. Graham, would you, at any point in a T10 game, would you bring a fielder up when a new batter comes in just for a ball?
Yeah, I would actually, if I was bowling, especially if there's a slight bit of turn in the pitch. I would always think that a wicket is going to slow a team down more than a dot ball, if that makes sense. I'd always bring a long off up, say. One of my main deep men, the deep mid wicket, they can stay out there all the time. In fact, I'd like one field on the bank as well, 15 yards behind the boundary if possible. But yeah, without a doubt, the tricky shot over the top, I'd try and encourage first up.
Oh, Shajil hasn't quite got going, has he? Just the 3 or 5 deliveries. It looks like they've learnt as well. They've taken a lot of pace off him. He seems to feed off it. Like I said, he scores a lot of runs on the leg side. This is what he was able to do last time against them. Just take a look at how many boundaries on the leg side. Short at the hip, all pace on.
Yeah. So they'll have tried to learn from how they bowled at him last time. Still there tonight, ready to do some damage.
I reckon, have you figured out a pattern of how the pitch plays, you know, the day game? Was this the Jewel of the
Jewel in the Dusk?
Yeah. And what's the night one again?
The Fight at Night.
The Fight at Night.
Yeah, Fun in the Sun, Jewel in the Dusk, and Fight at Night.
Has there been a pattern, or are you just happy with the names? Can you tell us a pattern?
Well, basically, as we've seen, the longer the day goes on, it seems easier to chase once the score's on. People have been able to just smack more and more boundaries as the day progresses.
It's short and slammed straight down mid-on's throat. Najibullah, excellent catch. Hardly any height, diving forward. Batter's still there.
But a true batsman never believes he's out. There's no difference with Sahel now. He's hanging around. He's waiting to see what the replays say. Let's have a look. Looks good so far. Oh, it's a beautiful catch. Very well taken. So Sahel's going to have to go for that. The coaches love it. Look at that. Yeah, boy. Well done. Well done indeed.
Well, they're actually gone upstairs, and the soft signal is not out. Just wait. Just wait.
You can take your soft signal, and you know what you can do with that. This is out. Go back to that first replay. Umps. And stop wasting everyone's time.
They'll be happy. So, change of decision with the soft signal. Sahel Akhtar, the captain of Qalandars, the linchpin for them. He departs for 17, and all of a sudden the Qalandars 21 for 2. Naveen Al-Haq. So Jill finally, he got one in his area, but they've got a fielder there. So this is a sharp catch, Graham Swan.
Yeah, very good catch. Very hard in the deep. Something's hit low and flat at you to come forward, dive forward to take it. But he's plucked that out of the air. I can't quite understand why the umpires couldn't give that out on the field, but they decided it didn't look out from 80 yards away. Thankfully, we've got the cameras, and the third ump made no mistake.
Oh, good over. Really good over. A wicket, 3 runs, a dot as well. Ben Dunk is the new player. He's at the non-striker's end. Oh, no, he's on strike, sorry, now, and bowled. The slower ball, Yorker, and all of a sudden, Team Abu Dhabi that got the Qalandars in a terrible position.
Well, just like Banton earlier on, first ball right on the money. This one, the slower ball Yorker. You do not expect this as a batsman. Look at that. Just played early, played over the top. Didn't even bother looking back, Ben Dunk. He knew he'd been done, all ends up. A little send-off from the bowler, needless. And he's got to go for naught. Qalandar 22 for 3.
Okay, exciting. Squeeze it. Okay.
Samit Patel finds himself coming in the 4th over. Last time he went out there, 18 not out of 5 deliveries. It was a corker of an innings. Jamie Overton. Slow full toss. And well fielded in the deep. They will come back for 2.
Great bit of fielding in the deep. Universe boss approves. Here we go with that dismissal again. It's just like a knuckleball, I think. A slow ball, knuckleball Yorker. And when your coaches are happy, you're happy.
Yeah, absolutely deceived. Oh, pace on. Oh, Jamie Overton, last game, picked up 4 for. He's got into his work nicely, leading wicket takers so far within this tournament.
He's killing it out here, Jamie Overton. And the 2 Overton brothers. The other one, Craig, played for England.
Well, a huge swing to the onside and a welcome boundary as well. Shajil is still out there and trying to find it regularly.
Yeah, Shajil will be happy. He's been trying to get one away. This one in the slot was a missed hit. You saw that. He's a powerful man. Just a big boundary. Just creeps over the boards.
You're right, he didn't get it out of the middle of the bat and it still went just. All this acreage out on the onside, 4 fielders out deep. No, pitched outside leg, cannot be out. Close.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. From the commentary box, I said out in full speed, but I'm in a very poor position, to be honest. Let's see the replay. Umpire Lisa said not out, so that's good enough for me. Yeah, very wide on the crease, pitched miles outside. You've got a future in this game, Lisa. Well done.
How's that English patch of yours going?
I've just been accused of nepotism by an Australian. Oh, my God. Well, it's not nepotism, is it? Favouring my countrymen. I just like good cricket, Lisa.
Keep telling yourself that. But an excellent over here. Jamie Overton, yeah, got hit for 6, but it's come back really well. Change of pace into the pitch. He's probably disappointed that it didn't collect the stumps. Missed leg stump by some margin. Where Shajil is just thinking, right, I know where he's going to bowl it. Now I've just got to pick the pace, and I'm definitely going over the leg side because I can clear it. Bowled. Well, can you believe it? Didn't use the surface. Didn't have to. Qalandars have lost their 4th wicket.
That's a proper destruction of the property. Stumps everywhere. Look how happy the bowling coach is. Paul Frank's delighted with that one. That'll be his little master plan. Bowling the full bunga chief. There we go. Good pace. You don't expect that as a batsman, do you? Want to come down without pitching. Your eyes are automatically looking to the ball to pitch on a length. Shot tactics worked. Shajil's gone for 12. Qalandars 30 for 4 now.
I asked him. He might not want to go. I'm going to come over to you. Run it.
Shahid Afridi out in the middle. Oh, he's got a job to do. They'll want that best of 59. Well, absolutely need it because the Qalandars are in a little bit of pain at the moment. You have to remember that they hadn't lost a game until their last match against Delhi Bulls. They batted first. They only scored 107, and the Delhi Bulls were able to chase it in the 8th over. Again, they're batting first. Again, they're in trouble.
Yeah, not the ideal start. He's lost 4 wickets. Obed McCoy, been very impressive. I like watching this lad bowl. Good pace. It's just a youngster. It's an absolute giant of a bloke. Towers over everyone out there. Samit Patel's on strike.
And nicely timed. Has beaten the cover fielder and has gone for a boundary. And Obed McCoy cannot believe it.
Well, this is timing personified by the old timer. No real foot movement. Pure timing. Gorgeous stroke.
You would think the cover fielder would put in a bit more of an effort. No.
You know what happened there, don't you? Cover thought there was a deep man behind him, didn't he?
Yeah. That's why I put the arm up.
Put the arm out and then looked up and just said, oh no. Just keep your eyes down. Apologise to the bowler. Don't look at him. No eye contact.
Yeah, that deep cover point is just coming a little bit straighter. And they're actually going to put another point fielder as well. So 3 on the leg side, 2 on the offside. Nicely timed again, this time just for 1.
Yeah, it was definitely a case of that. Sterling at extra cover, just ran, put the arm out, no one behind him. What have we got here then? Bit of bandaging. That's the skipper. Get his hand sorted out.
Yeah, he looks a little bit uncomfortable. So 35 for 4. Graham Swan, what would you do from a perspective if you were out there batting? Are you still going hard, or are you just trying to build a partnership for 1 or 2 overs?
I'm going hard. I say to Samit Patel, don't think about it too much. Let's try and get 120, 130. You know what we're coming up against later on. Sterling, the universe boss. And this is why they're in trouble, the 4 wickets that have fallen so far. The big man at the helm, first ball, took that wicket. And a good dive in the deep, the catch. Hobbs everywhere, perfect York to Ben Dung. The fast full toss, a rarely spotted full bunga.
Oh, clever bowling, clever bowling. Obed McCoy, he comes in, he hustles in, and he's a tall lad, strong, and you think the ball's coming at pace, but his slower deliveries out the back of the hand because of the seam position is excellent.
The young lad as well. It looks like he's just going to get quicker and quicker. I'm excited by this dude.
He's a dude now, is he?
He's cool. That's what I'm saying. See him around the place. You see there, he towers over Joe Clark, who's not a small bloke himself, at least 6 foot. Freely off the mark. He's not exactly moving freely.
Well, he did miss the previous game, comes back in for Eliminator 1. Yeah, just grimacing slightly. And there we go. There's the 20,000 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a better way to do that. Give it to your toddler and get him to run around.
Wide delivery. Is that what you do, Graham Swan?
And my kids have got these pedometers, and I caught one of them sat in the car, just moving his arms really fast. What are you doing? He says, I've got to beat my sisters. I thought it was genius. I told him to wrap it around the dog's leg, go for a walk with the dog.
I wonder if it changes 4 legs. Does it count all the steps? Yeah. Excellent over. Really clever bowling. Just the 7 runs from it. It's 37 for 4.
An innings that's in tatters at the moment for the Calanders. 37 for 4, 5 overs gone, so they're halfway through. Can they squeak their way to 90, 95, 100? They've got the power at the crease to do it. Shahid Afridi, Sumit Patel. Boy, do they need something. Tom Helm, Mustafa, Naveen ul-Haq, Overton, and Obed McCoy. All been very good. Tough day for those lads, just sitting and watching for 2.5 hours. And the slower ball, he'll pick up 4. He'll pick up a streaky boundary. Good evening. Yes, it is evening. Niall O'Brien.
Evening, Dooley. Evening, everybody. Streaky. My boom, but he won't mind. They need something here. They need some kind of impetus into this innings. Slower ball by Jamie Overton, who's been excellent all tournament. It's been a real success for Team Abu Dhabi. Need something here, Calanders. They just need to one good over just to kickstart this innings. It's going nowhere at the moment.
Oh, that'll help as well. Plenty of that. Shahid Afridi, please. Yeah, he knows it, doesn't he? He knows it straight away.
What a wonderful expression by the great man. First of all, absolutely brilliant stroke. Banged in by Overton. Not a bad ball by any stretch. Maybe a little bit on the low side. Brilliant hit. Loves that leg side. Oh, just swivel. Overton's reaction is good. Boom Boom's is better.
Well, it's the last chance saloon too, isn't it, for these two? He knows he's got that one really well. Nicely bowled. No second prizes. No chance to come back. This is it. Lose. Jump on the big bird. Having finished either 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, but who's got the momentum? Abu Dhabi, you would think, found form at the right time. Calanders were away with a form team at the start, but just falling away ever so slightly. Short tournament like this, you get on a bit of a roll. Dougie Brown and his men, they weren't smiling after the first couple of games. You couldn't buy a smile out of Dougie. Looks pretty happier now. Yeah, that's about as good as it gets for Dougie for a smile.
He needs to use some more sunscreen, mate, a big fella. Stress, maybe it's just the stress, not sunburn. He's come up inside the circle now at short 3rd man. the slower ball. Oh, no, sir. He's gone across. He's gone across.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Overton's very unlucky there. Let's have a look at Afridi shuffling. Yeah, he shuffled outside off stump. I think Overton's very unlucky there. Afridi's probably gone to fourth stump. Got to give him a bit.
Dougie. How was that a wide?
Spot on. You've got to give the bowler something there. Paul Baldwin, the umpire.
Where's this one gone out? Just behind point, it'd be a tough catch. No, I can't get there. Najibullah again.
Well, I think he did all the hard work here, Najibullah. I reckon he made the ground. Okay. Robertson bowls a slow ball. It's sliced by Boom Boom. Yeah, he got the skates on early here. I think he got there. He's done all the hard work. The last minute just can't quite hold on. Could be a big wicket. Could be a Dream 11 game changer moment of the match. That Boom Boom can be dangerous. 10 minutes of Boom Boom can be very dangerous for Calanders.
I think they're spot on there, Niall. Oh, dear me. That was the one out of the back of the hand. He's got an under edge on it, and it's still gone over top of the stumps.
Swing harder, Samit. Swing a bit harder here. Samit Patel, back of the hand. Good. We've seen a lot of this from Team Abu Dhabi. Under edge. Misses the sticks. Oh, Jamie. He's been impressive, Dooley, Jamie Overton, hasn't he?
Another wicket tonight, leading wicket taker in the tournament. What's he got now, 11 in the tournament? So, yeah, I've been really impressed with him, actually. You know you're going to fetch on the odd occasion, but you just keep going hard, and he does. Crunched over extra cover. Samit Patel, give him some room. He will make you pay. 53 for 4, 6 gone. It's a lovely boundary, this. Niall O'Brien, who's seen plenty of this in county cricket over the years in the short format of the game as well.
Yeah, that's Samit Patel to a T, really. Inside out over extra. Makes it look very easy. It's not an easy shot at all. Beautiful sights here in Abu Dhabi. Absolutely marvellous part of the world. Well, the Dream 11 fantasy points tournament leaderboard here. Jamie Overton, we mentioned, has been excellent. Nice to see a bowler actually at the top of that ladder. Game dominated by batsmen. Pooran's been good. Lewis, Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Big shout out to Tom Kohler-Cadmore. Pune struggled, but he played brilliantly at the top of the order.
Freddie's got a bit of an issue with the sight screen, guys. I think we're just the people just sitting right behind the sight screen. I think it's part of the, part of the Warriors franchise. Just need to stay still, I think.
Thank you.
Well, it can't be easy for the Warriors. Lose the game, then you've got to sit around for the best part of a couple of hours and wait. Maybe get stiff, get a bit chilly.
What's he done to his grill there, Shahid? He's just taken the top wire off, did I know?
This is absolutely bizarre. I've never seen that before in my life. If anyone's going to pull it off, it's the great man. He's not in great nick here. He's struggling with a bit of an injury, I think.
He's cut the top wire off. At least cut those other bits off as well, wouldn't you?
fine strike, Vega, but not great between the wickets.
Yeah, nicely done. Freddie, I'm not sure what he said, but he's had a word to himself there along the way, I think, as the ball went past. Have a listen in. Oh, he's just in a bit of a fluster because he couldn't catch up with it. Shahid Afridi. And again, beautifully bowled. That's lovely. Little nod of the head from the great man.
Well, someone with vast experience against an absolute youth. Brilliant by Naveen. The off-cutter this time, he's got the back of the hand slow ball, totally outfoxing Shahid Afridi. This has been one-way traffic here from Team Abu Dhabi. They've been absolutely marvellous. Got a real stranglehold on this innings. Good ball, yeah. Naveen should have said, yeah, I know it was. Don't need your approval, sir. I know it was a goodie.
Good toss this time. The leg side, it'll just be one. It's a tale of two teams, isn't it? You got the Qalandars who started brilliantly and have just sort of faded away a little bit. Team Abu Dhabi who looked in all sorts of trouble early on in the tournament. The last couple of games have found a way to win.
Well, I think for Team Abu Dhabi, it was Chris Gale's innings just gave the whole side a bit of belief. You have Chris Gale in your team and he's not firing. All the attention is on Chris Gale and why he's not getting off. All of a sudden, 80 plus off 22 balls, and the whole team gets a massive lift from that. Then Sterling the next game follows it on. Overton brilliant with the ball. Everyone just gets a real boost. Peaking at the right time. Team Abu Dhabi.
That is a fantastic spell from Naveen ul Haq. 2 overs, 2 for 6. Not a boundary conceded. It's 50 for 4. 3 to go. Three to go here. And Overton, a little bit expensive, but picked up a wicket. Helm 1 over for 12, but 2 overs for 6. Naveen ul Haq. Mustafa got 1 tidy over. Can he finish his spell off well? And Obed McCoy. Impressed with the big, tall left armour. Obed McCoy. Good job, Mustafa. Familiar look with the hat on backwards. At least he's got his shirt on tonight. Nicely bowled.
Oh. 11 and over will get him 81. 13s will get him 86. Got to get somewhere near 90, you'd feel, from here. Naveen's off. That's Usman Shinwari on as the sub fielder. Would be my first choice as a sub fielder. Left arm quick bowler.
But I think with the way that Shahid Afridi's struggling, it's only ever going to be one.
Well, Afridi needs to slog a few leg side here. He's got a short leg side boundary. Mustafa's going to fire in these Yorkers. Can Afridi get it on the full toss? Wow.
Go.
Well, that is not what we expected. That's another boundary. Well, that's a really, really great bit of invention. Not what you've been expecting when running up the ball to Boom Boom.
But it's clever. He's just picked what the bowler's trying to do there. And you mentioned it, fast, they're quick, the Yorkers, very full. And Afridi's up to it. He's thinking, well, it's too hard to hit. That's the subfielder you were talking about as well. Perhaps get a batter on there. Goes the other side this time for 4 more. Very, very smart from Shade Afridi.
This has been well, just listening to the stump mic. I've never played that shot before, he says. Plays it pretty well. He's moving all right now. He's loosened up.
It's like a running commentary. We should have a microphone on Boom Boom. Save us a job.
I was going to say, don't say that. We'll be out of work.
What now for Mustafa? Boom Boom's cottoned on to what he's trying to do. Full, straight, quick. So he's moved Gale. Very fine. Overton, very fine as well. He just goes downtown for 1.
Patel, 18 and 5 balls in the last game. The first time he's had a hit. First runs he scored in his T10 career. Generally bowls and bats down the order, but he could do some damage here, Sam Patel. 13 balls left. Can they somehow get to 95? Maybe even 100. Need one big over, one over of 20 plus.
Just be 1 again. So a couple of boundaries, but 12 runs from the over and 8 gone at 68 for 4. Two overs remaining for the Calanders. The floating power play about to be taken. And it's going to be the job of Obed McCoy to bowl it. Floating power play, this stage of the game. 2 batsmen set. Probably happy with anything under 14, 15, aren't you? Is that fair?
From the bowling side, I think anything under 15, that'd be absolutely chuffed. Long boundary leg side. 2 right-handers hitting 68 meters. There's a strong breeze. Back of the hand, slow balls has been his go-to.
Good, quick, short one to start with. That is good.
One over the shoulder.
Well, it's good. It's risk and reward, I suppose, because everyone was up on the offside, and all Sam Patel had to do was just help it over the man at point, third man. I reckon he's just double bluffed him there nicely, Obey McCoy.
Yeah, the reason I like it is because I think Sam's setting up for that slower ball, that back of the hand like you were talking about. Should have done it then. Kick it. Oh, he got down beautifully, did Obed McCoy. And then he's missed the poles. He had Shade Afridi cold there.
Well, you can't believe it because he had 3 stumps to aim at. He's so big, Obey. He could have maybe just reached out and taken the bails off. Could have got the left boot on it, maybe. Took an age to actually release the ball. Afridi was gone.
Nice moment. Hard luck. It'll hurt the back getting down that far that quickly. Slower ball, brilliantly bowled Obed McCoy. This will be out. Surely it is.
In this tournament, McCoy was a bit expensive. Got a bit of tap. He's got better every single game as he's got used to conditions and the game. He's a character. He's a real talent. He's a top quality bowler. Afridi. Yeah, you got to go. May 24. Calanders, they're 69 for 5.
The difference in pace is like 70 miles an hour.
Oh, this is just such good quality from Obed McCoy. What's he gone for? One run and picked up a wicket.
Yeah, hand off the bat. Easy as you like for Sterling. It's brilliant bowling. Absolutely fantastic skills. Yeah, good. Good to see. Enjoy your success.
Floating power play over, and this is what he's producing. Gets the Yorker in this time, but Sam it up to it. Squirts it backward a point and away to the boundary for 4. Much needed.
Definitely 100% much needed. Sam Patel being outfoxed, outwitted this over. That's a good bit of batting. Really good. Watches the ball. Let's have a look how late he plays it. Ball's nearly past him because he knows the men are inside the ring. Play it late, get it in the gap. And will Sam Patel try and take a single, or will he go for the boundary?
Set up for the slow.
The slower the ball, back of the hand, it was that. Way too far to reach. Sam Patel would be better committing on the front foot and trying to hit it over the offside. Easy as you like for the captain. All smiles for Abu Dhabi. Off he goes. Sam for 16, 73 for 6.
Sohail Tanvir and Chris Jordan are the 2 new men at the crease. Neither have faced a delivery as yet. Sohail Tanvir on strike. Calanders are 73 for 6. 1 over to go. What can they muster? Tom Helm with the ball.
The ball, excellent. This is the end of Sam Patel. Well, a resigned stroke in the end. He knew he was gone. He knew he was totally outfoxed. Luke Wright, this is a really good catch, actually. I reckon he just misjudged it ever so slightly. Maybe lost his footing. Big Obeyed. Well, he's had a smile all tournament. Great to see. Brilliant performance.
Be wide, I think. Just a little bit loose from Tom Helm. Yeah, Obed McCoy. Get up here. Get them through to the final. If he could. Jeepers. Unbelievable, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was a picture of Paul Franks in the dugout, bowling coach for Team Abu Dhabi. Highly experienced back in the UK with Nottinghamshire. He'll be working with the Trent Rockets in the inaugural 100 competition. Paul Franks, he's very highly regarded, has worked with the ECB at underage levels. It's interesting, I spoke to him, how much impact can you have? Technically not much, it's more about planning and preparation and giving the guys a little bit of guidance where you can.
Trent Rockets.
Your mate, Stephen Fleming, head coach. You Kiwis, you get everywhere.
Good coach, had a lot of success, hasn't he? Chennai Super Kings.
Stephen Fleming coached in the T10 a couple of seasons back as well. Well, if you can get hold of Stephen Fleming as a coach, you're doing well. You put yourself in a good position, very highly regarded. Dougie Brown's doing good things, ex-UAE coach, now coaching Team Abu Dhabi. He's off to Karachi Kings in the PSL to do some coach development work with Herschel Gibbs under the tutelage of Wasim Akram. So this is good for the region here in Abu Dhabi to have their coach going around and working in different competitions, learning from probably more senior coaches with all due respect.
Yeah, there's a real career path, isn't there, nowadays? Former players and coaches. Slower ball again, beautifully bowled from Helm. 2 balls remaining. 46 for 2. Yeah, we talked about it before, didn't we? Jamie Overton and Obed McCoy. 2 boys from Team Abu Dhabi right at the top, along with Junaid Siddiqui, who picked up 4.
Yeah, and Jamie Overton was a replacement player, so wasn't picked up in the inaugural draft. He came in as a replacement, so that was, good foresight really from Dougie Brown and Paul Franks to see an opportunity for a young quick.
Crunch this time, over extra cover and over the head of the man we're just talking about. Been searching all innings for a game-changing moment of the match, courtesy of Dream 11. Searching, who could it be? Right, last ball. 83 for 6. For Helm and the Kalandars, well, a disappointing 83 for 7 on the board.
Yeah, really disappointing for Abu Dhabi and Tom Helm. Job well done. Top of off doesn't move. That's what bowling coaches will tell you, especially on wickets when they get a little bit slower, a little bit inconsistent in pace. Brilliant bowling, Tom Helm. He's had a really good second half to the comp. Luke Wright will be absolutely chuffed with his charges. They've been absolutely marvellous. Well, brilliant. Naveen ul Haq. Young gun out of Afghanistan. The production line continues to impress. Fans are impressed. Team Abu Dhabi have been absolutely marvellous first half of this big encounter. Well, the Kalandars batting got off to the worst possible start. Tom Banton, one of their star players, out. Plum LB first up. Sharjeel never got going. Sahel looked good. 17 from 10. And Ben Dunkwell, another first bowler. Sama Patel and Afridi, they tried to rescue the innings, but they were outdone by brilliance by Obed McCoy. Tanvir 3 not out. 83 for 7.
Bowlers, yeah, good performances. Tom Helm outstanding. Couple of tidy overs from Mustafa. Naveen ul Haq, the pick of them. 2 for 6 from 2. Overton with a wicket. And Obed McCoy, once again, brilliant. 2 for 11. So it's the Team Abu Dhabi, who require 84 runs off 10 overs at 8.4 runs per over to take out this contest. So we'll have time now for a My Dubai Water innings break.
first has its own significance.
It's a long shot and you know it. That's when teams have come to this.
Welcome to the Australian Open.
Take a ride, watch me stand. I'm talking now, beside my feet.
Even the greats have their firsts. Witness all the firsts in the first Grand Slam of the decade. Starts 8th February, live on Sony Live.
हम आलू डाल के पीले चावल बना रहे हैं।
तहरी कहते हैं उसे।
क्यों? इस सफाई में नहीं बोलते हैं।
कभी कभी जहाँ अंत होता है वहीं शुरुआत होती है। वैसे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं बदला है इस परिवार में। एक बाप है जो अभी भी बिजली विभाग में है और इनकी स्कूटर उतना ही माइलेज दे रही है। बड़े बेटे अन्नू मिश्रा जो बिजी विदाउट वर्क हैं और छोटे बेटे अमन मिश्रा जो रोज किताब खोल के रट्टा मारते हैं और बंद करते ही सब भूल जाते हैं। और हमेशा की तरह सबसे अंत में आती है एक माँ जो आज भी खीर में अमृत के टपकने का इंतजार कर रही है।
और नहीं टपका तो?
तुम्हारे कहने से नहीं टपकेगा, टपकेगा और पूरा परिवार आपदा विपदा से बचा रहेगा।
मम्मी ये आपदा सुने थे, विपदा क्या होता है? इधर आओ, इधर आओ। क्या है? ये होती है यार,
ये होता है बापदा।
आपने तो सोचा होगा कि मिश्रा परिवार की किस्मत अब बदल ही जाएगी।
गैस एजेंसी लाइसेंस तो चाहिए यार।
पर जो बदल जाए वो कहानी होती है, इससे नहीं।
तो बोले पापा बिजली विभाग में कुछ ले दे के एडजस्ट कर लो। तुम क्या बोले? बोले हमारे बाप ने बचपन से ईमानदारी की चरस फूंक के रखी है।
भैया अगला आदमी तुम्हारा बाप है, समझे?
कार्ड पे जिसका नाम होता है वही जाता है शादी में।
अरे पापा सपरिवार ही तो नहीं लिखा है।
तुम जाओ, तुम्हारा बेटा जाए बेइज्जती करवाए।
पापा हम कमिटमेंट कर चुके हैं।
बेटा मुनीस बहल वाली शकल हो ना तो सलमान के डायलॉग नहीं पेला करते।
Yes, we're still in the Mitre by water innings break. Players are just swapping roles, pads on, getting ready to come out. The Kalunders, they were asked to bat first, really have stomached and started their way to 83 for 7. And Afridi top scoring there with 24. Sama Patel 16, 17 to Sahale. And look at that bowling, lovely here. 2 overs, 2 for 22 for Tommy Helm, 2 for 6 for Naveen, and Obed McCoy 2 for 11. 1 for 24 for Overton, outstanding. Graham Swan alongside. And Swanee, what a shame for those in green and grey.
Yeah, he started off the tournament so well, but they didn't start off well tonight. First ball of the innings, first ball of the game. LBW with some good strokes afterwards. The wickets kept falling at the other end. It's a good catch in the deep throw, long on running forward. Good diving catch. Ben Dunk lost his Hobbs first ball even. Apologise. A few powerful hits. Until Overton got in on the game. Full toss. Showed Afridi played the shot of the game so far right there. Onto the bank. He didn't last much longer. Despite the drop, Samit Patel played a few nice strokes.
Go.
This was Afridi with some deft touches. This was the end of him. Good slower ball from McCoy. Still his easiest catch of the tournament so far. Look how delighted he is getting out a legend of the game. Samit Patel continued. Did some nice boundaries till he also skied one into the air. Right, simple catch. Helm finished things off strongly. Despite that 6 over cover, he comprehensively bowled off stump out the ground. To lead the Kalanders 83 for 7 from their 10.
Yes, it is a shame, as you say, Graham Swan. They started so well with the Calunders, and now, in terms of this eliminator, you lose it, you're gone. Boom, and the winner, of course, is going to take on the Warriors a little later on this evening. Sterling and Gale, it's powerful duo.
Yeah, no nonsense duo. You put the ball on a length, you're going to get smashed. Chris Gale's T10 career, 186 runs, a best of 84. That was the other night. What do Abu Dhabi need tonight? 84. It took him 22 balls the other night. They've got 60 balls to do it as a team.
You've laid down that gauntlet. You want him to get a quicker half century.
Well, I told him yesterday, I'm laying down the gauntlet to Chris Gale. So he got a sublime 12 balls half century. But then in the very next game, it was equalled. So I want him to go one better. I want 11 balls, maybe even 10.
Greedy, needy, Graham Swan.
Do we dare be greedy enough to ask for a single-digit half century?
Well, so Hale's got other ideas. This unique left-arm pacer from Pakistan going to be up against a lefty himself, and Christopher Henry Gale, who's taking strike, the big guy from Jamaica. Of course, first 2 overs, as we all appreciate, only 2 out. Square leg on the fence and down to third are the only 2 outside the 30-metre ring. And let's see if Gale can get going here in the eliminator. Bold. He certainly wants to get off the mark and get things moving.
Well, it shows you how much Chris Gale wants this. He's scampered a single. He's kept on going.
Forrest Gump.
He's run a good 50 metres there.
Come back, Forrest.
Like a juggernaut. Once he got going, didn't want to slow down. Watch this. Up to top speed. It's the deceleration that hurts the old knees. He just keeps going. Forever the entertainer. Dougie, bro, I like that. Look at Gale. Look at him running away. Great lad. What a signing from me.
Good goal. Stop it. So now Sterling to set up, take guard, and he's fresh off some runs as well. So both these guys, a couple of games ago for Gale and the previous game, Sterling got his mojo back. Sounded sweet. Protection.
There's a deep point out there. Yes, Sterling, the last game, looked absolutely electric. 64 not out. Here we go. Some of the stroke hoe is just immaculate. Brute strength, deft touches as well. Right on there, looked like the biggest miss hit of the lot. Went for 6, such is his power. So he's got the hunger for runs back.
He certainly has. He's always impartial. Look at him here, he's got a new blade. He was a bit upset. He broke one of his other favourites. Bold, yeah, searching. All 3 sticks on the ground is what Sahale is going for. Yorkers have been the undoing for Gale in the last couple of years of his career.
Yeah, it's a big, heavy bat he uses when he's not in very good nick. He can definitely get through with a Yorker. The wry smile there. The danger with Chris Gale, if you don't get him with a first or second Yorker, you don't get him at all. As soon as that eye's in, you miss your Yorker length by an inch and it goes out the ground.
His eyes up there. He loves the onside. We all know that, but he's also so good over extra cover and long off. And the miss hit still goes all the way out in the deep. Get a brace.
They're starting to spin with the fielding as well. A little high on the blade. Tambi with that new ball, could be slightly slippery. So 80 runs now from 56 balls. Realistically, Calanders are going to need to take 2 or 3 wickets early on if they're going to have any chance. If Sterling and Gale are there after 3 or 4 overs, the game's as good as over.
Quiet little start here for those in yellow. Top of the order, Sterling and Gale. Just 4 so far. Going Yorker and disappearing with a thick outside edge that'll race away for the first boundary, courtesy of Gale.
Yeah, Tanvir go for the double bluff there, put in a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg, trying to tell Chris Gale I'm going to bowl it short. But then he went for that Yorker. Just like I said, if you don't quite get it perfectly, you pay the price. Just 4, rather than the 6 that we're accustomed to.
Loving the DJ of late, aren't you?
He's got his mojo back. The DJ was poor for a good few days until, I believe, someone went and had a word with him. I think Simon Dool got down there and told him to come on, pull your finger out.
No, not there. What about over? First one's gone for 8 without loss. Oh, hang on, overthrows. Naughty. Got the salt again, no? These guys love their football here. So it ends up a little overthrow. Not 8, now 9 without loss. So with that overthrow, means Gale keeps the strike, much to the delight of cricket fans. Entertainment factor, 75 from 54, very comfortable because of the wonderful bowling performance from Team Abu Dhabi. Danielle's going to kick things off into the breeze.
Yeah, Danielle is a slippery bowler, can get it through. A couple of good slow balls, but he does tend to bowl a good length, a hitting length for the right players. So this could be fireworks. We'll try and rough Chris Gale up, I'm sure, try and get him with a Yorker. If he doesn't try to quite hit his traps, he's going to go the distance.
On cue, Graham Swan. First one, Danielle, fatted over long on.
Well, talk about no-nonsense batting. It's really a bad delivery, you'd say. It's just Gale was ready, he was stood waiting for it. Swung straight through the line.
It's the danger, isn't it? The length is slightly off. Those boys will just get on and have a party.
I tell you what, that bench there, they were completely unmoved. A little round of applause. If that was anyone else playing that shot, it would have been amazement. But such is Chris Gale's hitting prowess that was just par for the course.
Nonchalant. So it'll change. Third's coming up and long on is going back after that stroke. He's going with a similar delivery. Sometimes you change up a little leg cutter or maybe the old knuckleball from Danielle. You're brave enough.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. Take the pace off as often as possible. As soon as Chris Gale's got his eye in, he's used to that pace coming onto the bat. You've got such a small area to land the ball in and not get destroyed.
The Irishman. He's happy to bunt it down for a single and hand it back to Chris Gale. Oh, here's this 84.
Yeah, 84 required tonight. This was the 84 off his own blade the other night from 22 deliveries. So as soon as his eye was in, they're not missing the Yorker length by much, but they're going absolute distance. Offside, leg side, definitely straight.
And Graham's requested a 9-ball 50. It's not happening here because this could be all over. Anna's dunk comes through. And he gets his man as Danielle.
Huge smile from Dunk. He knows how important that is to have any chance of winning this game. Chris Gale had to be back in the hutch. Here we go. It's dug in. Just got it a bit too low. The hand came off the handle. Huge shout from Dunk. I even heard it through this thick window we're behind in our little air-conditioned paradise. Danielle points to the sky. Happy with that. They take their first wicket. Team Abu Dhabi lose the big guy, the universe boss. Gale gone for 15, 17 for 1. Believe that he caught it when it goes up in the sky. You got those mitts on. You're the man who has to take it.
Yeah, Shane, from the entertainment factor. Now the Gladiators, the slow starters, they lost 3 of their first 4. Oh. The pad, Dunk, Benny. Whoop, little slip there. They're going to come back. No. So what's he second here? Leg by to finish the over. 10 from it. 19 for 1 here. Gale, the first man out. And you look at the stats and Team Abu Dhabi, you lost to the Gladiators, then they lost the Kalundars, who are playing right here, right now. They beat the Devils, but they lost to the Warriors. And you look at it, their first 4, they were on the losing side 3 out of those 4 occasions. And now the last 2 they've won, the Arabians and the Tigers. And you'd think, by all accounts, they should take this one out and win 3 on the trot.
Oh, yeah. Kalanders will need a Dream 11 game changer of the match to win this one for them.
The Sultan. And Sterling has to slice this apart. And Luke Wright, he's got a very quick running partner. So you swap Gale with his power in it, but you make up with Luke Wright between the sticks.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any problem. The fitness levels of Luke Wright still in good nick. Nicely fielded from Banton on the line.
Taking this, is he? It's an absolute beauty from Banton. Running round, keeping your head and eyes on the ball and actually holding on to it. This is going down in the classic catcher's vault.
Great stuff, Tom Banton. Saved a boundary the ball before this time. Full pelt, running to his right. There we go. Brilliantly taken. Keeps his balance, stays inside the row. Big smile, throws it back in. Thank you very much. Sterling's got to go for 4. Team Abu Dhabi, 21 for 2.
Legs up. Just cut away, Lance. That is, yeah, legs up. Thank you.
on, Sultan.
Sultan's got another one. This is huge. It is the captain now that has been knocked over. Hashtag deception.
Well, we just said they needed a Dream 11 game changer of the match. The Sultan of Spin is delivering. Luke Wright's just played all around that one. Deceived in the air by a bit of dip. And the Sultan is on a hat-trick. Luke Wright gone for a blob. 21 for 3.
What's going on here? Unbelievable changes.
Two people. Just tuck away. There you go. You free to come.
We've had a Wayne Parnell hat-trick, but we've had a few gentlemen sitting on hat-tricks. So is the Sultan.
Come on, Sultan.
Here in the Eliminator. You win this, you take on the Warriors. Big stuff for Joe Clark. And he's underway from the outset, but 2 wickets back-to-back. Those in yellow with the wobbles.
Well, he is the Sultan of Spin. Brilliant catch, first of all. Tom Banton. Very next ball. Luke Wright expecting some spin. Just went straight on with the arm. Isn't he delighted?
It was a little workout even, wasn't it?
A similar face that I pull doing my Joe Wicks.
Yes, sadly I've seen. Yeah, marvellous stuff, Tommy Banton. He was going some, and so was the ball to the fence.
Well, you, Sultan, get after
So
it.
this is Ben Duckett. He's hustling for 2.
Well done.
Clark says no. Oh, Banton's, he's been in the thick of it with the catches.
Oh, the master stats guru that we have sat alongside us just tells us that's his 5th catch of the tournament. The only outfielder to take 5.
Punch. Well done, Tommy B. That's angry, and that's not a worse delivery too. You've got to watch that one, that arm ball just hustles in and curves. 2 wickets and 5. It's 24 for 3. Well, 83 for 7, runs on the board suddenly looking interesting because Team Abu Dhabi, with that international English connection of Wright, Clark at 3, 4 and 5. Wright hasn't done the job. It's up to Clark and Duckett here to see if they can take Team Abu Dhabi into the next match, which of course is the second eliminator. Winner of this takes on the Warriors in match 3 just around the corner. Here's Samit Patel out of Nottinghamshire.
Absolutely. Big Samit played very well with the bat earlier. Now it's his time to have a go with the ball. He's a big match player. He rises to the occasion.
As Matt Knee, mate.
Don't want to be happy. Rightio, time to go sideline with Alex Jordan.
Thanks, Danny. I'm with Obed McCoy. We like to call him the real McCoy. 24 years old, out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Of course, plays for the West Indies. In the CPL, plays for the St. Lucia Zooks. And what a job he's doing here for Team Abu Dhabi. Obed, you guys started the tournament with some difficulty. 3 losses in your first 4 games. What happened to turn this around for Team Abu Dhabi?
We did a bit of planning. We just wanted to execute everything well. Everyone had a slow start, but we just stuck to our game.
Yeah, well, you particularly have been really impactful. What, eight wickets already for the tournament. What's working for you?
I guess it's my variation, my slow ball. I was bowling it since about the age of 15 years old, and it's easy for me right now.
Well, listen, you're certainly making it look easy.
Yeah.
Obviously, a more challenging tournament for the Universe boss, but I'm sure you're enjoying playing alongside him.
Yeah, growing up watching him on TV was a sight. So being in the same dressing room as him, amazing.
You can't believe it. All right, well, listen, the winner of this has another chance and has to play the Northern Warriors. And you know a few guys on that team as well.
Yeah, but I'm not scared of them.
You're not scared of them?
No.
Why not?
I'm backing my skills.
Your own skills?
Yeah.
Well, Obed, you've clearly been doing very beautifully. How are you enjoying the T10 version, the shortened version of the game?
So far so good, but as bowlers we gotta use our head a bit more and stick to our plans with a clear mind.
You know, it's a funny time in the world, as you know, and a lot of the Caribbean shut down there at home and they've been watching. What are some of the best messages you've got from home?
I'm doing well. I've been working hard. Give God thanks and just continue doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're doing beautifully. All right, guys, back up to you in the cons box.
Well, there's some self-confidence there. The young man, he's not scared of anyone. He'll back his skills. I love that in a youngster. Good lad. Oh, this is going to be 4 byes. 4 wides even. Duckett stepping across the offside, but went under the bat, through Dunk's legs.
Very excited Alex Jordan sideline. There was a couple more questions. Storm. Instead, we've got a little wide here from Samit Patel down the leg side. Duckett. That's it there. That's not happening for him. Sweep shot, it is.
Oh, a big appeal. There's a little battle within a battle going on here because Samit Patel is from Nottinghamshire, the Outlaws. Ben Duckett and Joe Clark, the 2 batsmen in the middle, also Nottinghamshire. So there's a bit of local pride.
Well, he's won that one there as Ben Duckett. He has pumped Samit Patel down the ground, and that over has disappeared for 14. Much needed for Abu Dhabi, 38 for 3.
Power play. Sir, power play. Okay. So either you come back.
Dream 11 Fantasy Leaderboard. Big Jamie Overton. He is at the top of the tree there ahead of Nicholas Boran and Evan Lewis. Shows you a bit of all-round skill and wickets to boot. Leading wicket taker. And Paul Baldwin just signals the floating, not voting, but we're floating with the batting power play. In fact, a few of us are. We've been asked to vote for our top players and performers in this Abu Dhabi T10. Big presentation, of course, tomorrow night. The grand finale.
Are you going to tell us who you voted for, Danny?
Big secrets, Graham.
Big secrets. Good. I'm glad you're keeping it close to your chest.
And yours.
No. You could.
Chest.
You could take all the food away from me, take all my water away. I'll never tell. But actually, not the food. I'm starving.
Joe Wicks, what's happening? Come on.
I've only had salad all week. I am starving. Pizza today, though, Friday.
Dodging the salad. Here's the salt. He's going to bowl in this floating batting power play. So
Hold on.
challenge laid down. The Sultan, who's got 2 for 5 here in this eliminator.
Just calm down here.
He started off with an electric over.
Just wanting to make sure be very precise with his field. Mid wicket is on the fence,
Gotta keep coming,
and
mate.
so is long on. I'd like to start this over tonight, chaps. Come on. Oh, found a gap. Whistles away here from Joe Clark.
Yeah, just short. Really went for the fast delivery this time. No air like the ball that got Luke Wright out. Bit of a long hop, to be honest. Joe Clark makes no mistake.
Come on, Sultan.
Fractionally short. That's all it has to be. Eyeing up that onside, the smaller side here. For the right, and that is clean and doesn't bother moving. Sweet as.
This is a glorious stroke. Clark not making the mistake Luke Wright didn't play for any spin. Just gets that front leg out of the way. Straight through the line. Short arm jab. Straight out the middle of the bat.
Previous over went for 14 from Samar Patel because the 4 wides thrown in, and the last ball going as well. So this one, back-to-back boundaries, 8 off, 4 to go.
Catch it, Steve!
Tries to catch it, but it's another one through the gap. Here's 3 on the trot.
Yeah, Sultan, he had them in the spin, but now the 50s come up for Abu Dhabi. 50 for 3. His first 2 wickets in that last over. Put his team in control. Joe Clark's wrestling it back with Ben Duckett.
Well, that's Chris Jordan there, and he is quick. So if he couldn't get anywhere near it, no one else is.
Come on,
Clark,
Sultan.
16 from 7. Just what those in yellow are wanting. He gets away with a nasty little hoy there. Single, take one to be happy.
Yeah. Best case scenario for Joe Clark was getting the bottom edge here and dribbling a single because it was a nasty hoik. Great pictures of this beautiful Abu Dhabi cricket ground.
And he's got a sweep shot. Not finally away, but it's still another run. 1 to go, 14 off. This Sultan Ahmed over.
It's getting down towards the runner ball now. Dhabi, the 32 from 31 balls. It's been a brilliant last 10 balls or so for Team Abu Dhabi. The men in yellow.
On the charge, and a thick outside edge. Willie, I was just going to say would have been brilliant. Is it Sahel Tanvir? Those old legs couldn't quite get there. 16 off it, but it was almost the 4th one. And Abu Dhabi 54 for 3 now.
Oh.
54 for 3, 5 gone, halfway stage. Spot and a chance for back-to-back games with a win. The Warriors are waiting. Will it be Team Abu Dhabi? Can the Qalandars find a way, Lisa Stalaka? I'm not sure how they're going to. This last over just swung the momentum right back in favour of Team Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it's just those chances, those half chances, well, maybe a little bit more than half a chance there. Tanvir, yeah, oh, he thought he got another one, didn't he? When you've got a modest total of only 83 runs, everything has to go your way. And the fact now that we've got 30 runs off 30 deliveries, it means now things need to shift dynamically towards the Qalandars, whether it be wickets or a lot of dots, and put real pressure on them.
Oh, slower ball, little under edge. Danielle had a good first over. 1 for 8. Ball is for 2. It should be at least that, possibly more. Yeah, double it. Take 4.
These two need to stay composed, don't they? Partnership of 37 off 18. And like we've said, it's just shifted. The momentum has shifted to Team Abu Dhabi, and all of a sudden, Kalundars are up against it. Daniela bowled well, 1 for 12, and he's into his second over. Tight lines, needs to bowl at the stumps.
Nicely bowled. Some wonderful shots from high above this cricket ground again, and been a tournament for celebration. And while I'm here, I just want to say a huge congratulations to you, Lisa Stalaki. 8 test matches, 125 one-day internationals, 54 T20 internationals for your country, inducted into the Australian Cricket Hall of Fame today. Congratulations, Lisa. Magnificent. Great achievement.
Thanks, Dooley. Very sweet of you. Yeah, I have been really lucky to have played for my country and played that many games. And yeah, it was a nice, sweet honour today.
No ball. So we'll have a free hit. A little overstepping. It's 2 Hall of Fames, isn't it? ICC Hall of Fame and the Australian Hall of Fame as well. So absolutely marvellous. Forging a great career in the commentary box as well. Just need to lower these benches a little bit so we can see out a bit more.
Correct. That is very true. Oh, dear. But yeah, no, I certainly love this part of the job now, and still being involved in cricket. I just love watching it, and I've thoroughly enjoyed this T10 competition. You've seen some new players for me, and I look forward to kind of following it as it continues to grow.
Yeah, echo those sentiments. Great to be here. Oh, quick. Little nice and full. Making sure that free hit was really tough to get away from Danielle. And a good job. Need wickets, though.
Yeah, they do, but this guy's got a lot to like, because just look at the free hit. He changes it up. Like, that is genuine pace that has beaten Ben Duckett. So that is very impressive by him. And the time that these players have spent together and out there in the heat of the battle, it's going to hold them in good stead as they move forward in their careers.
They're 25 years of age. Danielle. Oh, that's quick as well, but it'll be safe, I think. Just dropped short. Samit Patel out on the square leg boundary. 1 ball remaining.
I got 1 on shoulder.
Dignitaries in, obviously enjoying the competition. Got to the pointy end. Yeah, that's a pretty mask. Shine bright like a diamond.
Good night for Obed McCoy. No slower ball. Dunked as well. Set right glove onto it. Dot ball to finish. 2 overs, 1 for 16 for Danielle. 63 for 3. nicely bowled. A little bit of in swing, but he's got a leading edge to it. It's raced away down towards backward point. No, oh, confusion, no! Get back. Oh, goodness me. There's been a little bit of an issue there between those two. That's,
Oh, cut it up. Cut it up and send it to those guys. Simon Dool is commentating on your game with cricket. You can't pay for those experiences, can you?
I hope they do.
Depends what price.
Chris Jordan starts with a slower ball, short ball, back with a square. Brilliant, great work. Sharjeel, well done, sir. And a backward square.
All right. Team Abu Dhabi, they just need 20 runs and they've got 23 deliveries. So this is where I actually start to think, as we take a look at the slower delivery out the back of the hand, almost like really a leg spinner, my Chris Jordan. This is where I think you need to start to gamble with one extra fielder in. See if you can squeeze. Even your cover fielder, don't keep him on the inner circle. Bring him in to try and stop that one. If it gets through, it gets through. But at the moment, you've got to try and create some pressure.
Yeah, spot on, Lisa. Make the batsman take a risk. Look to go over the top, perhaps. And duck at 14 from 11. They don't have to go at anything better than a run a ball. That's fine. Might get two here. No, decide against it.
Yeah, well, there's so much space on the leg side. So all they have to do is kind of think it in that area, and they definitely get one run. So that's why I was saying, just bring an extra fielder in.
That has gone. And taken as well. Sharjeel, what a great catch that is. He's that second piece of good fielding in the over from that man at backward square. And Jordan strikes.
Well, hang on to your hats. This might go down to the wire. Same type of delivery, short. Joe Clark thinks, yep, this is definitely hittable. I'm putting it out of the park. Doesn't get all of it. Sharjeel makes some good ground around the boundary rope, takes a good catch. And lookalike Chris Gale is not happy. So Clark goes for 22. It's 65 for 4.
Jade Afridi sidelined with injury alongside Akib Javed, trying to plot away, get back into this contest. Just the one. Najibullah is underway with a single.
Yeah, this is the reason why is that some sharp fielding in the outfield. Yeah, Sharjeel trying to compete with Tom Banton. I think Banton's slightly winning. That was an exceptional catch along the boundary rope. But yeah, Clark disappointed with himself.
Probably felt it was just a free hit. The only man out there. And it's Duckett who just picks up one. This is okay. One boundary in the next 19 deliveries, and you think they're pretty safely home here, Abu Dhabi. Don't have to do anything silly at all. Mustafa to come. Naveen ul Haq. Obed McCoy. Overton, who has been good. He's had an impact with the bat. previously in this T10 tournament, so there's still plenty to come. It'll just be the single, but it's kind of all they need at the moment. 7 overs gone, 68 for 4. Three for 7. Calanders is all they could manage. Some brilliant bowling in and amongst Team Abu Dhabi. They've come good late in the tournament. They have the locals. I said earlier they were playing in their own sandpit and just didn't have a bucket, spade or anything. No toys to play with at all. Couldn't find a win. A little innings from Chris Gale just gave them something. Now it looks like they're heading for another playoff encounter. Chance to take on the Delhi Bulls tomorrow evening in the big final of the Alubond Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sky247.net. I mean, just the single, easing their way there, Team Abu Dhabi.
We'll get to see him again, won't we? That's a good thing. He's got to turn around the old body. That's the thing for these older players. 2 T10 matches in a row. I know it's a T20 game, really, but it's a sitting down, getting cold, warming up, sitting down again, all of that.
Slower ball, just missing the leg stump. It's a harsh call. A harsh call. I know the umpires are probably in the mind of anything leg side as a wide, but the batsman hasn't moved. It thumps into his pads. Leg glance is still it's an official cricket shot. You are allowed to play one.
I couldn't agree with you more, Dooley. I actually think that's pretty close. There is normally a line down the leg stump, which kind of gives you an indicator. Well, who does it better? Oh, funny.
Oh, they both enjoyed that. That's going to be 4-leg buys. Oh, he's off the bat, actually. That's brilliant. That bloke in the grandstand should turn his hat round. Let's get him to turn his hat backwards. We'll get a really good glimpse of this. Don't worry about the replay. Just go back to the Gales. That's outside off. It's a little bit of an under edge and away to the boundary for 4. Just the 10 runs required now. Finally going back onto the circle. Persist with that leg stump line, he would think. Quick, full toss.
That surprised him, didn't it? Yeah, very quick. Zahid, a youngster from Pakistan, through the Calanders Academy, gets an opportunity. I saw him only a couple of games ago, picked up 2 wickets. Great experience for the young man.
Oh, how good. How good's that? Has it hit the bat, though? Has it hit the bat? I don't know. I think it might have come off the thigh pad. Brilliant from behind the stumps.
That was a good call, Simon. I was getting very excited because it was a great take. So I was like, give it to him. You know, the lap, we see it so many times in this shortened format. Tries to go as fine as he can. No pad. Simon Dool and the umpire exceptional. But what about that take? Ben Dunk turning the hands of the clock backwards.
Brilliant take. Saved his team 4. Balls this time. Into the gap, is it? Yes, it is. And away to the boundary for 4.
He got the length that he was looking for. And you can understand why, because he's tried to lap the previous one. So, yeah, this youngster, Zahid, is going to bowl a little bit shorter and gets in the perfect position.
Just 6 required now. 1 hit away. Team Abu Dhabi. Playing at home. Magnificent stadium. One more game tonight for them, you would think, the way this is going. Should push for 2 here, and they should get it fairly comfortably. He hasn't even got out of the circle yet, just now. So 4 runs required, 2 overs to go. It's 80 for 4. Dream 11 commentators leaderboard. I'll just let you admire that. Hard luck, Rahman.
It's a big lead. Well done.
Obed McCoy came good for me tonight. Fantastic stuff. Right, Chris Jordan. 2 overs remaining, just 4 runs required. Nicholas Puran and the Warriors are waiting. Toss shortly with Danny Morrison to see what happens in that game. He's bowling with good pace now, Jordan. Saw a couple of slower balls earlier, but that was quick.
Yeah, I like to see these fast bowlers change it up, not just always change it down. It's funny, the shortened format, when you've seen a lot of it, Simon, there's certain trends that come, you know, the slower balls, the knuckle balls. Now I think we're starting to see the faster bowlers kind of fight back.
Going to go away to the extra cover region. Should be a couple. No, in the end, chance. Bowlers run out. Yes, gone. Did he hit it? No, he didn't. Chris Jordan, did he miss? Oh, it should have been out by a mile here.
Yeah, excellent fielding there. Sultan there. Yeah, misses it the first time and then goes again. Oopsie. Yeah, would have been out.
Oh dear. The old air shot.
This is why I'm not a big fan of the fielder in front. If you're not sure where you are, and the bowlers do it tough because they follow through and then they have to run back, and sometimes they're too busy looking at where the ball's coming and not quite sure. As looks like Ben Duckett, the handle is gone.
Just grab the bloke at the other ends.
Watch it, he might nick that. That's something that I'd do.
Got the new bat. Mohammad Azharuddin, Roland Singh, mentor and the coach of the Warriors. New bat ready to go. Oh, got a little edge on that. It was a lovely slow ball from Jordan. Deceived him completely. 2 runs required now, though.
Find another bat. He tries to go the lap again. Yeah, no pace to work with. Now that takes skill. That absolutely takes skill. I want to hit it behind, hit it in front. Chris Jordan, he's played well throughout this tournament. I thought he's had some really good contributions. He'll be disappointed that they're not going to progress.
Tough game, isn't it, that 3rd and 4th playoff tomorrow? It's a tough one to get yourself up for. Should be enough. Should be enough. Away over wide, long off from Najibullah. 6 to finish the game, and Team Abu Dhabi live to fight again. We'll see them in yellow in about half an hour's time, taking on the Warriors for a spot in the final tomorrow night up against the Delhi Bulls. For the Kalandars, all it is the 3rd and 4th playoff for them tomorrow afternoon, evening, Lisa.
Yeah, it's been a funny day of cricket, hasn't it? We've seen batters really perform well throughout this tournament, but today it's been the bowlers that have stood up. They've been able to keep the team down to a modest total, and then their batters have chased, maybe not as convincingly as they thought they would, but it's all about getting the job done. When it comes to the finals and the playoffs, knockout stages, who can keep their composure? Team Abu Dhabi they have throughout the tournament, because they lost the first 2 games and then found a way to win.
Yeah, 88 for 4 in the end. Kalandars just managed 83 for 7 in their turn at bat. A little bit of trouble earlier. They lost wickets at 17, 21, 21. And a little partnership between Duckett and Clark to score through to 65. And then when Joe Clark was out, it was Najibullah and Ben Duckett who took the score through to 88 for 4. Comfortable for Team Abu Dhabi.
And for the bowlers, they fought hard, didn't they? They made it hard for Team Abu Dhabi to score the runs. Sultan, 2 for 21, exceptional. He's had a very good tournament. Chris Jordan, 1 for 12 at the end, just couldn't quite get it going. Danielle as well picked up the wicket, and Tanvir only the 1 over for 9 runs.
So down to just 3 teams now who can potentially win this Alubond Abu Dhabi T10. And it's the Kalandars who miss out, and they will go into the 3rd and 4th playoff. 83 for 7 was never looked like it was going to be enough. Afridi with 24, but Naveen, McCoy, Helm and Overton all very good with the ball. And Team Abu Dhabi, 8.4 overs to knock it off. 88 for 4 in the end. Ben Duckett and Joe Clark, the chief contributors. Team Abu Dhabi winning by 6 wickets. Time for a short break, and back with Ridhima Pathak and the post-match presentation.
टीवी कुछ ज्यादा ही चल रहा है आजकल।
रिपीट में रवीश कुमार तुम देखो, नींद में सूर्यवंशम के डायलॉग तुम बड़बड़ाओ, गंगा जल कैस पे अमित कुमार दुखी होता है, बाथरूम में जाकर रोते हो तुम, टुल्लू पंप से ताजा पानी निकाल के तुलसी में जल तुमको चढ़ाना होता है, इमर्सन रॉड जब तक धुआं ना छोड़े आत्मा स्नान नहीं करती तुम्हारी, रुमाल तक प्रेस करवाते हो मिश्रा जी, टीवी हम ज्यादा देखते।
नए साल में रिश्तों का गुड लक है, कहानियां नहीं, ये तो अलबेले किस्सों की गुल्लक है। तो फिर चलिए मिलते हैं सोनी लिव पर।
Are we bad parents?
Probably. You can't just do whatever you want every second, sweetie.
You do whatever you want.
We didn't get to do anything. Get the stroller.
Okay.
These kids need more fiber.
They won't eat it.
Just going to let her throw her cereal?
I have the best family.
We're not helicopter parents. Biting happens, right?
Oh my God! We're not free-range parents. I can barely see you guys behind all these red flags.
We're nothing parents.
You left me in the car.
Good morning.
Morning, son. Your temperature's almost 101.
My daughter's very worried that I might have this virus. What's it called?
Keep learning more things about this disease. I don't know. It is not right.
It's not diverticulitis, it's COVID. We've both been exposed.
I want this to be over.
We all want it to be over, Sean.
I need to not feel sad, because everything sucks. People are dying, and we can't help them, and what is worse, you're not there.
You ready to move on?
No, but he'll still be.
Well, match number 2 of the Alubond Abu Dhabi T10 for the second last day of competition, and Team Abu Dhabi, in response to the Kalanda's 83 for 7, responded with 88 for 4. Ben Duckett and Joe Clark, the chief contributors, and got Team Abu Dhabi home quite comfortably in the end. These guys didn't really have a decent total to work with at all. Tanvir tried in his one over. Daniel was good in both his overs, as well as the Sultan of Spin, along with Chris Jordan and Zahid, just the one over for him. Highlights of the innings. Chris Gale started things off with a couple of boundaries. That one a little bit streaky over backward point. Short ball was punished down over long on. And then this one went straight up in the air, Lisa Stalaker, and they had a wicket early, Kalanders. They got 2 very shortly after that, but it wasn't to be enough.
Yeah, it was always about whether Paul Sterling could go on with it. He couldn't, because Tom Banton took an excellent catch, and you felt, hang on, game on, absolutely. Luke Wright goes, and Team Abu Dhabi were 3 for 20. And then a nice little partnership was put together between Clark and Duckett. They were able to accelerate just when they needed to, found the boundary when the loose balls were there. There were some chances that were put down. And when you score a modest total, you need to take those. Duckett went on his way. He certainly has been looking good. But he went. Another good catch by Shajil out in the deep. But it was never going to be enough runs, given the fact that it was only 83, and it's such a modest total here.
Yeah, absolutely right. 83 for 7, the Kalanders. Afridi with 24. Naveen, McCoy, Helm, Overton, all good with the ball, and Team Abu Dhabi getting the job done by 6 wickets in the end, 88 for 4 and just 8.4 overs. So the Dream 11 fantasy points MVP of the match, Obed McCoy on top with 68, with Naveen ul Haq from Team Abu Dhabi, Sultan, Tom Helm, and Chris Jordan round out the Dream 11 fantasy points MVPs of the match. Time to go sideline now. Rhythm Apatek with the post-match presentation.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation. This is the end of the journey for the Kalandars, and Team Abu Dhabi proceeds to the last match of the night. May I please start with the presentation by thanking our sponsors, our presenting sponsor, Alubond, our host sponsor, Abu Dhabi Department of Culture Tourism, Abu Dhabi Sports Council, Abu Dhabi Cricket, Emirates Cricket Board, and T10 Sports Management. I'd also like to thank our principal sponsor, Dream 11, My Dubai, Alubond A1, Vimal Elaichi, and Mulk-e-Health. With that, the very first award of the evening of the Alubond Abu Dhabi T10 powered by Sky247.net is the magic moment of the match for AED 1000 presented by Shane Anderson, General Manager, Team Abu Dhabi. And this one goes to Ubaid McCoy from Team Abu Dhabi with figures of 2 for 11. Congratulations. Moving on to the next award that we have for the evening, which is the Power Hit Award by My Dubai. And this one is presented by Prashant Menon, Regional Manager, My Dubai. And this one goes to Shahid Afridi from the Qalandars. He scored a 24 of 16 balls, 3 fours and a 6. Congratulations. Moving on to the last award of this particular match, the final award, the Alubond Player of the Match Award for AED 1000, presented by Nawab Adnan Ul Mulk, board member of Abu Dhabi T10, and Farah Mulk. And this one goes to Ben Duckett from Team Abu Dhabi for scoring a 27 of 19 not out. Congratulations. And with that, may I please invite the winning captain, Luke Wright.
Hi.
Luke, great job with the ball out there and restricting them to a modest total of 83. A word on your bowlers, please.
Yeah, well, obviously that won us the game. They were outstanding. You know, we knew against that lineup that they were dangerous, but to get those early wickets early on and the slow balls, the change-ups, they bowled beautifully.
Well, you have another one to go. How do you contain Puran?
Well, hopefully the same way. We've got to obviously get some runs on the board first. We know they're a very attacking lineup, and obviously a certain man in Puran's pretty dangerous, but look, if we can get a decent total on the board and give it to our bowlers, and if they can do the same thing as the first half, then they're outstanding.
Also, a word on Sangha, because I've been seeing him yesterday. I saw, he was giving some inputs to the batsmen tonight as well. What has he been telling you about your own technique, though?
Oh, he's just been great to have around. Obviously, we're trying to use as much of that experience, but just about angles and pace of innings and everything. So, look, we're all trying to tap into his knowledge as much as we can while we're here for this short period. But, he's been brilliant to have around, and that calmness around the team's been outstanding.
Well, I wish you the best for the next one. All the best. Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, that's all from the post-match presentation, the last and final match of the evening.
Thank you very much, Ridima. Right, Team Abu Dhabi are up again next. It's the Northern Warriors who have been waiting for them. This is eliminator number 2. The winner goes on to play the Delhi Bulls in the final of the Alubond Abu Dhabi T10 powered by Sky247.net tomorrow night. It's one not to be missed. Back on air at 8:40 p.m. local time for an 8:45 start.